If we must die, oh, let us nobly die, so that our precious blood may not be shed in vain. Then even the monsters we defy shall be constrained to honor us, though dead. O kingsmen, we must face and meet the common foe. Though far outnumbered, let us show us brave, and for their 1,000 blow deal one death blow. What though before us lies the open grave? Like men we'll face the murderous cowardly pack, pressed to the wall, dying but fighting back.
Word song and power.
Many still do not know that following the outbreak of World War I in 1914, thousands of West Indians volunteered to serve. This willingness stemmed from loyalty to the British Empire, despite the initial reluctance and discriminations faced. Due to the heavy loss of British personnel, and after intervention by King George V, West Indians were allowed to take part in the war, and by October 1915, the new British West Indies Regiment was formed. More than 16,000 men from the West Indies served as part of this regiment in the First World War, which fought on all major battlefronts. Jamaica contributed 2/3 of these volunteers, while others came from Trinidad and Tobago, Barbados, the Bahamas, British Honduras, Grenada, British Guyana, now Guyana, the Leeward Islands, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent. Nearly 5,000 more subsequently volunteered to join up. Over 1,000 of these soldiers were killed, while more than 2,500 were wounded. In total, 86 medals were won for gallantry on the battlefield, and 49 men were mentioned in dispatches. Many West Indians hoped that their support in the war would bring political reform at home. They included the future Premier of Jamaica, national hero Norman Washington Manley, and his brother Roy, who paid the ultimate sacrifice and died in conflict. During the Second World War, thousands of men and women from the Caribbean were recruited into the British war effort, where over 5,000 served with the Royal Air Force on ground and aircrew duties. Thousands more were employed in merchant navy and in civilian war work, where volunteers helped to ease manpower situation. Women from the Caribbean, importantly, played their part in the task of defense, serving with the Auxiliary Territorial Service and the Women's Auxiliary Air Force. So you can see why it is fitting that on Remembrance Sunday, we honor the ultimate sacrifices made by all those heroes. It is also significant that many of these ex-servicemen and women later returned to the UK to rebuild Britain after the war, becoming part of the pioneering Windrush generation. They worked in hospitals as nurses and doctors, in the factories, in the transportation sector, in the mines, and in so many other ways. This remembrance event will highlight the achievements and contributions of our brave men and women during 2 world wars and beyond. We hope that future generations will be able to look back with pride at the legacy of this generation of West Indians to protecting Britain and the Caribbean during these global conflicts. We are beneficiaries of their valor and sacrifices, which have provided successive generations with boundless and limitless opportunities, resulting in a more peaceful and prosperous future. We express tremendous gratitude with the hope that conflict of such devastating magnitudes will never again be experienced.
Yes, sir. And they pretty much look alike, so they are twins, if you didn't notice. Sirs. I'd like to invite representatives from Antigua and Barbuda. The Bahamas. Barbados. Belize. Botswana, Cameroon, Dominica, Eritrea, Ethiopia, the Gambia, Ghana, Grenada, Guinea, Guyana, Jamaica, Kenya, the Kingdom of Eswatini, Lesotho, Malawi. So we invited anyone to lay wreaths on behalf of these countries. You don't have to be from these countries. We are all one. Together as one, unite as one. Mauritius, Mozambique, Namibia, Nigeria, Rwanda, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Uganda, the Republic of Tanzania, Zambia, we still have some more coming along, and last but not least, we have Zimbabwe. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.
Alexander the Great, the King of UK Calypso, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to sing our anthem, Remember Our Heroes.
I celebrate several people, including Robbie Clark, the first black pilot from Jamaica, First World War, Cy Grant, who became a prisoner of war in the Second World War, from Guyana. There are several people there. There's also the great Sam King and Harold Phillips, who lied, like many young people did, and came to Britain to join the RAF at the age of 15. Remember our heroes. Please join me. Of our heroes we should be proud, calling their names out loud. When the whole world had gone to war, it's the Africans and Caribbeans that even the score. The British government came and asked us to help the mother country, and many volunteered right away to rid this world of tyranny. So remember our heroes who left homes and wives and journeyed to Europe just to fight for all our lives, to shake off our forefathers, shackles and gyves. Because of them, freedom survives. They were proud to don uniform and to face the eye of the storm. Boys too young would lie about their age, filled with keen and justified rage. The Caribbean regiment fought for freedom and future equality, and formed a bridgehead for generations to come, for both you and me. So remember our heroes who left homes and wives and journeyed to Europe just to fight for all our lives, to shake off our forefathers' shackles and gyves. Because of them, freedom survives. Many thousands left their home shores to assist in both the world wars. And if Hitler had had his way, there might be no black people today. The Ministry of Defense once sought to play down their contribution, but without them you could not call VE Day a true commemoration. So remember our heroes who left homes and wives and journeyed to Europe just to fight for all our lives, to shake off our forefathers' shackles and gyves. Because of them, freedom survives. Because of them, freedom survives. And thanks to this young man, those of you who remember the old days, there was a time before backtracks when people played instruments and they couldn't hold a mic, so there was a thing called a microphone stand. But you can't find one these days because everything's now digital. Thank you very much. All right.
Thank you, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for another year. Thank you, Holy Creator, for giving us another year. It is done. Bye-bye.